Andlauer still leads Thomas Preining. Then it is Florian Latour ahead of Dylan Pereira. Preining desperately trying to pressure Andlauer into a mistake here to win in front of his home fans. The two Porsche juniors dueling it out for the race lead as they head up the hill to turn 2. Again, Andlauer will go defensive, and Preining very late trying to go up the inside, trying something slightly different. And he's going to get the switch back. Will he get the run? Preining now with his nose up the inside of Julian Andlauer, who squeezes the Austrian onto the grass, but I think Preining is there. Now it's going to be who's going to break the latest and get the car stopped. It is Thomas Preining. He's through. Julian Andlauer, for all the hard work of the Frenchman, has finally been beaten here. Thomas Preining into the race lead. Now what has Julian Andlauer got in return for the Austrian? We got a change for the race lead on the penultimate lap here around the Red Bull Ring. Andlauer into second place ahead of Florian Latour. Dylan Pereira still battling for that rostrum position, and Nick Yellerly right there in 5th place as well. Thomas Preining very wide. This could give Andlauer the run on to the final lap. Thomas Preining leads here in front of his home fans. The anticipation, you can feel it. You can cut the atmosphere here with a knife. Nick Yellerly having a run at Dylan Pereira. Front 3 as they were up into turn 2. Florian Latour a little bit wide in 3rd place, but Dylan Pereira not close enough to capitalise, I don't think. Down into turn 3, everyone flashing their lights. Almost a prerequisite, but it's not put anyone off so far. Nick Yellerly trying now around the outside of Dylan Pereira. I tell you what, the Brit's got to run, but Pereira brakes very late. Will he get the switch back? Pereira stops the car on the apex. And the chap from Luxembourg holds on to 4th place as Thomas Preining is clear out front. It's been some race around the Red Bull Ring. Thomas Preining, the pole sitters, had to fight hard for it, but the Austrian, the Porsche Junior, out of the last corner, across the line. His first Porsche Mobil 1 Super Cup victory, and Thomas Preining wins here in Austria. And the youngster from Linz, in front of his home crowd, will have enjoyed that. A cracking race with Julian Andlauer. The Frenchman across the line in 2nd, ahead of countryman Florian Latour. And the flags wave in Austria. Their first Austrian winner of the weekend. Dylan Pereira 4th, Nick Yellerly 5th. This is how Thomas Preining did it on the last lap. And that meant an awful lot to the Austrian fans here that have come out in their numbers around the Red Bull Ring. Thomas Preining's crew, the BWT Lechner Racing squad, cheering their youngster on. And Thomas Preining will remember this day. And the Max Verstappen fan club with the Austrian flags as well. But are still queuing to get into the circuit. They've missed an absolute barnstormer here. One of the best Porsche Mobil 1 Supercup races I've watched for a long time.